Our great transcontinental journey continues in the wilds of Western Australia. Although this state is well served by good boat ramps and plenty of easy access to great fishing water, inevitably we wanted to get to a remoter corner of an already remote place. The search anywhere for special water and special fish could take you down some dusty and rough roads, and this was the path we had to take. Ultimately, we wanted to get to some flats on the eastern shore of Exmouth Gulf. And just getting the boat to the water so we could launch it was a trial of man and machine over nature. The Isuzu D-Max certainly played its part and overcame our lack of carrying any sort of recovery gear. Eventually, we found a track through the mangroves and to the water. The Gulf is a large body of water, around 70 kilometres long and 40 kilometres across. It's laced with shallow and deep shoals and dotted with islands and sand and reef flats. It's a fishy body of water that's also open to some pretty nasty weather changes. So we launched the cross-country at the bottom of the Gulf to make access to the eastern shore a little less formidable should the weather change. This is a fly tied by a good mate of mine, Jeff Volter. It's known as Voltzi's Goldie Destroyer, and it's a crab imitation. Goldies love it. Goldies love crabs. John, I got a ray back here at 6 o'clock, a long cast.
Yep.
See him, and he's got fish with him.
I can see him. Oh, there's a big goldie.
Gee.
Sorry about the language.
Turned.
Oh. Oh, yes. How nice was that?
What am I around? Nothing. Oh!
He was onto that like a cat on a mouse.
Yeah, drop that anchor, John.
Yep.
Oh, look at that rooster tail. Oh, I love the sound of the backing in the guides. Nice, just let him go. I'm fishing the new Sage 1 rod. This is their latest offering. Very high tech, incredibly light. This is a 10 weight rod and it weighs 4 3/16 of an ounce for a 10 weight rod, which is like a light game rod. It's my favorite rod for the flats, a 10 weight, because we're trying to throw big heavy crabs, and this rod has just been, it's just magnificent. Really beautiful piece of gear. Fishing it with the Sage 6010 reel, goodness me, this fish is going a long way. Plenty of capacity. Fish is going a long way. I love this yellow fins braid too. Means we can follow where the fish is. I can see what line it's swimming in. I don't think there are any snags out on this flat. You sometimes might get a barnacle encrusted branch that a fish will swim around and lacerate your fly line or cut your backing or the tippet, but I think this flat's pretty clear. There we are, seem to have slowed it now, get a couple of turns, yep, that's turned. Silky smooth drag on these reels, just beautiful. Goldie stop, head bumps now. When the fish starts shaking its head, get the rod up high, and the bending rod will absorb those head shakes and protect your tippet. When you want to really stop a fish, get the rod down low and put a lot of pressure on it from the side, but with this much line out, there's not a lot I can do. I've just got to tire the fish and then regain line when it finally decides to come back. Putting another crab on, John?
Yeah, I've just put another crab on.
All right, mate.
It really is champagne fishing, isn't it?
It's wonderful fishing,
This
mate.
is what I love.
Seeing them react to the fly is the big thrill for me, you know?
Yep.
When the fly lands and you move the fly and you see the fish accelerate.
Nothing beats that. When you see the fish eat it, there's nothing like it.
Another of the great things about this reel is it's very large outer circumference, which means I put a lot of line on the reel with those turns. Beautiful reel and a beautiful rod. This has just become my favourite combination over the last month or so. I love fishing with it.
Stubborn, aren't they?
Very stubborn when they get around the boat. Oh yeah. Got to get that head up and have them gulping a couple of gills full of air. That usually slows them.
They're a beautiful fish.
Okay, I'll try and land this. Just got to get that leader in hand. When he swims towards me. There we go. See if I can control it. 20-pound tippet, so a fairly tired fish. Yeah. Oh, yep. Oh yeah. There we go. Beautiful, nice fish. Exmouth Flats Goldie. An unknown fishery, this tailing goldie fishery. You know, a few guys are onto it, but it's the equal of anything I've seen in the country. All right. So that hook was right down its throat and I just came in from the back through the gills, being very careful not to touch the gills. Very sensitive organ in a fish, you know. It's a life or death thing. And goldies have crushes in their throats and they'll grab a crab and hold it in their throat for a second and crush it, and that's exactly where this fish was hooked. Right in the back of the throat in the bony, hard crushes. I think he's ready to go. Okay, see you, mate. That was sensational. Your turn, John.
You don't have to twist my arm.
I'm sure not.
Crab flies are great patterns for fishing the flats. Most things that hunt up in the shallows will eat a crab if the opportunity presents itself. You can fish crab patterns static on the bottom, or you can use a variety of retrieves to bring them to life. A fleeing crab fly raises puffs of sand that catch a fish's eye. You need to watch for the fish's reaction.
Hit tailing, 4 of them.
Goldies.
Strip, strip, strip. He ate it, he ate it!
I got him.
You got him. Good on you, mate. See if I can...
That was nice. That was nice. Oh, he's shaking his head. He doesn't like that. I was going to say, do you see many fish on the rays here? And suddenly there's 3 fish on that ray.
Yes, you do. I love crabs. Everything loves crabs. One of those
Not a happy
great
dog.
all-rounder, you know.
That crab I've got on hasn't got a particularly strong hook on it, so I don't want to go too hard on him.
I'd like to put an anchor out, John. I don't want to drift across this flat while we're fighting this fish. Just very quickly get something in here.
Getting a bit back now.
Yeah, that was a good eat. When you see those white
Nice.
lips,
Yeah, they're just moving through.
those white lips shoot out, you know
Yeah.
he's taking a fly. You know, it's a...
It's a dead giveaway when they do that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Great fish. Quite a few rays on this flat. I'm seeing mud ups and a little bit of activity,
Yeah.
flicking gars and various things. Bit of life on here.
And we've still got an hour or so to go before low yet, so the
Yep.
incoming should even be better, should be.
Mm.
I've got my fly line back, Pete.
Hooray, mate. When you get the fly line back is when you can really start to take the fight up to the fish, you
Yeah.
know. Change the angles of pull and really dictate. When you've got a lot of backing out, it's pretty hard to do. That fish went a long way. Ooh, just a full fly line away from us, another fish tail. There he goes. Goodness me. It was just another tailing fish up there, John.
See if
I'll
you can
take
get
the
a
bow,
shot.
mate. You right to fight that fish there.
Yeah, I'm fine down here.
Just sing out when it gets close.
Yep.
Don't want to miss an opportunity. Oh, he's
There's
got
another fish with
yeah,
him.
Got
is
him,
there?
got him.
Got him?
No.
Hang on, we're gonna have to.
Whoop.
There we go. Macrame.
Yeah, the other fish swam in to have a look at what this one was
Yeah.
doing. But he saw the boat and spooked.
Here he comes.
Can you get that leader to me, John? Make sure my
Here he comes.
pockets are all shut. Give me that leader.
Got him?
Yeah. Just be ready for me to let him go.
Yeah, will be.
Oh, got him. Oh, got him. Oh. Got some kick.
Hang on.
Ah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Nice fish.
I'd like to get some photos of that, John.
Pretty happy with that one.
Such
yeah.
a special fish.
Get a few stills.
Yeah.
The tidal flow across the flats had eased, and by now the fish had disappeared. So while it was calm and on slack water, we headed out into the Gulf.
Bait showering ahead under those birds. Came across some interesting shoal ground out in the middle of the Gulf on this glassy, calm afternoon. And fish showing up all over the sounder. There's bait, there's a couple of splashes around us. A few birds circling, a few terns, always a good sign. We've changed to some fast sinking lines, some Rio deep seas. Still fishing the 10 weight. It's going to bomb some flies down into this stuff that's showing up on the sounder. Easily fishable with these lines,
Yeah.
that sort of depth. No, there's a tuna just broke over there. There's a bait ball and there's a fish. That would have been a mackerel.
You're down
The
deep.
moment I moved it, I'd say I've been mackied. Yes, I have. Moment I moved it, bingo, snipped off. Damn it. That was a good fish too. Boy, that had some weight. I was right on that bait ball and I said, one strip and boom. These have become essential bits of gear for me for much of this fishing. Little ball sinkers. Show you what I've done. I'll just tie this knot. There it is. Hang on a sec, I'll just cut that tag. So there it is there. Tied in a little ball sinker into the loop knot on the same side as the eyes of the fly. It's going to give me a little bit more weight.
Oh, yes.
That's interesting. Had a bit of bird activity, general bird activity. Saw some bust-ups, came over here and I'm standing here waiting for something to happen and had the fly out down deep. Hooked up, what have we got? Looks like a broad-barred mackerel. Very lucky because I don't have any wire on and I've just hooked it right in the top lip. Oh, I hate it when they do that. It's when they chop you off. Look at those teeth. It's another one of the species you get in the Gulf here. All right, I'll try and land that. Oh. I'll try and keep that leader away from its teeth. Distinct possibility of a bite off. There we go. Big tail on them, these broadies. There we go. Oop. Gonna keep that. Not a bad eating fish. It's either I'm going to bleed it and just put it on ice.
We moved to some shallow reef that bordered the flats and drifted over it.
Yeah, a bit of weight there, and straight for the reef. I don't know what it is. It has a feel of something that wants to get to the bottom. Looks like a spangledy. Oh, oh, nice spangle. That's dinner. There we go.
Nice fish, Peter. Yeah, go well on the barbie tonight, I think.
Beautiful, yeah. This sort of water produces all sorts of fish. I mean, an extraordinary variety. One of those species that's great fly eater. You know, it's no problem getting these to eat flies. Very aggressive and great looking fish, strong. The initial hit is so hard. You think you've got a fish much bigger than this, and of course they go try to get into the reef, and you've just got to stop them. What we call give no line tactics. Just hang on and keep stripping and hauling them out of the reef. Okay, I'm going to put this in the live well.